Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your host, Remon Azab, aka Remon with TeamSkunk. And today I'm going to be bringing you another top 5 video. This time we're going to be going over the top 5 attackers in the game. Now, there's a ton of attackers in the game and some have seen some relevance in the past. Some are pretty relevant right now. I'm going over what's relevant right now. So we're going to go over what works at the moment and, just a couple of nostalgic picks as well. But first and foremost, I've pulled up these characters over on SWGOH.gg. We're going to go over the character and then we're going to go and take them into battle in Galactic Wars. Let's go to GG right now, and that is number 5 top attacker in the game, First Order TIE Pilot. Okay, First Order TIE Pilot is a First Order attacker that can deal extreme damage in a single turn with advantage. Now, First Order TIE Pilot, obviously a real great player when the game first came out. For those of us that have been farming him for a long time, he's always been one of the top favorites in the game for a lot of players that started this game back in November and December and really had a big period of time or a chunk of time where he was a huge player in Arena and just kind of fell off to the wayside a little bit now that there's all this AoE going on, and even more so before that with the evasion meta. But double tap, deal physical damage to a target enemy with a 45% chance to attack again. This chance is doubled if First Order TIE Pilot has advantage. Now, First Order TIE Pilot used to also occasionally triple tap, which was really cool because he'd get off 3 attacks sometimes, which was a bug. They have fixed that, so now he does not triple tap anymore. But when he did, that made him a very nice asset to the team. Now, gun down, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict offense down for 2 turns on a critical hit. If First Order TIE Pilot has advantage, also inflict health down for 2 turns. And Keen Eye is unique. This First Order TIE Pilot has 15% chance and 20% critical chance. 20% critical damage and gains advantage for 3 turns the first time each enemy falls below 50% health. So let's go over to the Cantina, and then we're going to go into Galactic Wars here, where I have my First Order team ready to go. First Order TIE Pilot, again, one of my favorite characters in the game. Hope he gets another chance to be a relevant character in Arena again at some point here, but I still think he's one of the top attackers in the game. I've gone ahead and modded him up. We'll go after Rey first here with Gun Down. Boom, 15k. Oh. Alright, so now we're going to use marching orders here. Give somebody 70% turn meter. That went to First Order Stormtrooper here. We're going to go ahead and give everybody defense up. Now we're going to go ahead and use Fusillade here by Phasma. Okay, now we're going to AoE with Kylo Ren and get Retribution. Okay, now we're going to use First Order TIE Pilot's basic attack here, which is double tap. And with the advantage, he should have a nice chance here to get a second attack. Oh, well, it's not going to matter. All right, let's go after Geonosian Soldier here. Luminar gets the heal off. Now we're going to go after Qui-Gon because he's got the most turn meter. All right, take him out. Now we're going to go ahead and use Victory March here. I'm going to use a basic on Luminara. Okay, and now we're going to use double tap again here by First Order TIE Pilot. Almost 9k there on a basic. That's pretty nice. And let's just get rid of the Geonosian Soldier here. Oh! Dodged. And that's the end of that. But again, First Order TIE Pilot, number 5 on our list of top 5 attackers in the game. Let's go back to SWGOH.gg and go for number 4 best attacker in the game, Rey. You might have thought she'd be a little bit higher on the list, but these days she's not quite as stingy as she used to be. She's not quite as amazing, even though she is still a viable character. Risky attacker that has high damage and evasion, but is vulnerable to debuffs. Now, Rey, basic attack is Shifting Strike. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 40% chance to gain foresight for 2 turns, and then leverage her special attack, her first special attack. Deal physical damage to target enemy. In addition, Rey gains foresight for 2 turns if she doesn't have any positive status effects, and offense up for 3 turns if she does. Flurry of Blows, her hardest hitting attack here, deal physical damage to target enemy twice with a 55% chance to deal damage a 3rd time. If Rey has any positive status effects, she will deal damage 1 additional time. Hits after the first deal reduce damage. She is a real hard hitter with this ability here. I mean, both of her abilities really hit hard, and her unique ability, Focus Strikes, Rey has a 25% chance, Rey has plus 25% offense as long as she doesn't have any negative status effects. So Rey, again, hits really hard, has been dominating as an attacker for a very long time. Kind of seen a little bit less action lately now that there's all these AoE attacks in Arena. Everybody seems to be running some sort of a variation of Lando or Anakin, and a lot of different AoE attacks. So again, Rey falling a little bit to the wayside here, but still always a hard hitter. Let's go ahead back to the Cantina, and we'll take on the next match here, where we'll go for the Resistance team. Now let's go with a go with a Poe Dameron lead here. We'll use Finn. We'll use Resistance Pilot. We'll use Rey and Resistance Trooper. Now Rey, again, I've also thrown some mods on here. She's not as fast as possible, but she's definitely pretty fast. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can one-shot somebody here with the first attack. Let's try to one-shot the Royal Guard. Not quite. Okay. Expose. Alright, now we're going to go with Resistance Trooper here. Let's try to use his special attack here, Opportune Strike. Oh, Dispelled. Okay. Now we want to also go for Phasma here. And with that, Rey should be able to take him out. Okay, with her basic attack. Now we're going to go after Darth Sidious here. We got the Expose. My Poe is going down quick. Let's go ahead and take Sidious out here. Boom. Alright, now we're going to use a basic from Resistance Pilot on Qui-Gon Jinn. And now let's go ahead and take Qui-Gon Jinn out here with Rey's second attack, or first special, Leverage. Boom. 28k. Alright, now let's use Finn's basic here, Crack Shot on Royal Guard. We'll use Resistance Pilot's basic, and then we're going to go ahead and take him out with Rey's basic here, Shifting Strike. Bam, 17k. Alright, let's go for Luminara. Just get her out of here. Just crack her out with this. And that's that. Rey, number 4, best attacker in the game. Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to go for number 3. Okay? Number 3 best attacker in the game, back over to SWGOH.GG, is going to be none other than Anakin Skywalker, Jedi Knight Anakin. High pressure Jedi attacker that punishes enemies for wounding his allies. Anakin, basic attack, Death Blade Work, deals physical damage to target enemy with a 70% chance to inflict healing and buff immunity for 2 turns. His AoE attack, Reckless Assault, which is a high damage dealer, especially after a character falls below 50% health or is killed. Deal physical damage to all enemies. For each enemy critically hit, 25% chance for all allies to gain offense up for 2 turns. For each enemy not critically hit, 20% chance for Anakin to become exposed for 2 turns. It's a high risk, high damage. It's a high risk, high reward kind of attack. Okay, so his leader ability, which we're not going to be using, is Jedi and clone allies gain 30% offense and 20% critical damage, and other allies gain half that amount. Whenever an ally is evaded, they gain advantage for 2 turns, and is unique. Whenever another ally falls below 50% health or is defeated, Anakin gains 100% turn meter, and his next attack deals 75% more damage. So if he gets his unique here activated and then does his reckless assault, it can do a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and take him into battle. We'll take that. So we're going to roll with, you know what, let's use Anakin leader. So we're going to roll with Anakin. We're going to roll with Qui-Gon Jinn. We're going to roll with Aayla Secura, Yoda, and then finally Ahsoka. I like Ahsoka. You guys can say what you want. Anyway, so Anakin, let's do this. Reckless assault. Bam! Alright, now we're going to go with Yoda's basic here. Okay, who do we want to go for first? Let's go for Luminara. Let's go ahead and use Harmonious Assault here by Qui-Gon Jinn. Try to take Luminara out. Ooh, Aayla called in the assist with her basic there. That's really cool. She happened to call Anakin in too, so that's nice. Now let's try to take out Captain Phasma here with Protective Maneuver by Ahsoka. Oh, not quite. Right, we got the stun over there on 5s. Now let's take Phasma out with this attack here, Survivor by Aayla Secura. Bam. Oh, dodged. Okay, so let's go with this turn meter reduction here. We'll try to keep 5 stunned here as long as possible. With Yoda, did not work, but we did take some damage there. We did give him some damage there, rather. Now let's go ahead and go for Asajj Ventress here, as she is probably the hardest hitter between the two, with Barriss Offee on the board. Take her out. Now we're going to go for 5s again here with Ahsoka. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and give everybody tenacity. Yes. And we'll go for Barriss. Okay, that speed down has really slowed up our Anakin, and hopefully he gets a turn again sometime. Okay, dodged. Alright, Anakin gets to go again. Let's see if we can take out this 5s here. Not quite. Boom. Okay. Again. Reckless assault. Bam. Nobody got offense up. Alright, well anyway. We're just going to smack Barriss Offee here until she dead. And that's that. Okay, so number 3 attacker in the game, Anakin Skywalker. Let's go ahead and get into the cantina first with that. Okay. Now we're going to go with the number 2 attacker in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and that's going to be, yep, my boy Lando. Scoundrel leader with high offense and excellent critical hit synergy. Lando Calrissian is a rebel. He has a basic ability called Gambler's Shot. Deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack has high damage variance and an additional 30% chance of scoring a critical hit. The Double Down ability, his special attack, is an all-out attack or AoE ability that does a significant amount of damage, and this is really the gem of his abilities. Double Down, deal physical damage to all enemies. If this attack scores more than one critical hit, its cooldown is reset and it deals 100% more damage on its next use. So this is what Lando is all the rave about right now, because, you know, he just keeps to go again and again and again, and, you know, you can use him throughout your galactic wars like that. Now, his leader ability is also really cool, because with other rebel allies, you know, he gains a speed, he gives other allies speed, and he also gives them critical damage. With a lot of people getting their critical damage mods completed, or their critical damage challenge completed with the Jawas now, as it's getting around that time, you can see a lot more critical damage leadership uses. So, I mean, you know, like Lando, people like maybe Boba Fett, who knows, also gives an increase to crit damage. Now, Lando's unique ability, High Roller. Lando has plus 15% critical chance and gains critical chance up for 2 turns when he scores a critical hit. Let's go ahead and take Lando into battle here. We're going to go back to the Galactic War table. Now, we're going to go ahead and just basically take out these guys. We're going to go with a Admiral Akbar lead. We're going to go with Lando. We're going to go with Stormtrooper Han. We're going to go with Luke. And we're going to go with Princess Leia. Now, Lando, besides having that really wizard cape, also has one of the coolest abilities here with this special ability. We're going to use Double Down. Bam, does a lot of damage with stealth with Leia. Now we're going to use a basic attack here with Luke Skywalker. Now we are going to use Tactical Genius. And again, Double Down. And again, Double Down. I just love that. Anyway, Lando Calrissian, number 2 attacker in the game, does a whole ton of damage. Now let's go for the number 1 attacker in the game, and I know you guys are really curious what this is. It's really pretty straightforward. You're seeing a lot of attention right now. People are farming him like crazy. Everyone I see in my community is farming this guy. Number 1 attacker of the game. Yep. Wedge Antilles. He's hitting really hard, and the combo with him and Biggs is just phenomenal right now. He is, you know, somebody's desire right now that's looking for a real solid arena team, and there's a lot of people that don't have him that are farming him at the moment. I know that he's definitely seen a lot of attention in the cantina. So I mean, people are definitely going for this guy, and I know you know, if you aren't, you definitely should be, because he definitely has a lot of viability, especially for, you know, a lot of these events that require rebel characters. So Wedge's basic ability, Focus Fire, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict defense down until end of Wedge's next turn. This attack deals 50% more damage to target suffering defense down. This hits really hard if you have defense down on a target. You know, he can hit 30, 35k sometimes if you have the right mods. Red Squadron Strike, his AoE attack, deal physical damage to all enemies. His attack deals 50% more damage to Empire enemies or enemies with 50% health or more. That's a really cool ability. Rebel Heroism, his leader ability, is a real great leader ability. Rebel allies gain plus 30% offense, recover 15% of their max health and 10% turn meter on a critical hit, and recover 25% of their max health whenever an enemy is defeated. So that's a great ability. I mean, it really helps keep them sustained. So if you're using Rebels throughout Galactic War, it's great. It helps, sustain the characters that are Rebels that are on the squad, gives them health back. Also, it keeps Wedge alive because he's not necessarily the most health or the character with the most HP in the game. So he can get taken out pretty quickly if he didn't have that heal. And he can heal his health bar up pretty fast with just a basic shot. So he does a lot of damage, and his unique ability, Red Leader, is also a huge asset. It's speed increase. So anytime you get more speed, that's always excellent, and this is a lot of speed. So Wedge gets he gets 12% offense and 9 speed for each ally with full health, and plus 15 speed for each ally without full health, so including defeated allies. If Biggs Dark Light is present, you'll also get those bonuses. So if you have Biggs on the team with Wedge, they're both getting 45 speed to start the match, and a ton of increased offense on top of their offense increase that they get from the Wedge Leader also. So there's just a lot of offense with Wedge Leader and Wedge and Biggs together. Let's go ahead and go to Wedge. And basically what we'll do is we'll just take out Lando and we'll go with Wedge and Biggs. Let's take out Luke. We'll pop Biggs in there. Just a lot of fun using the Danger Zone squad, but again, they're just really hard-hitting. Wedge Antilles himself, just a great character. Okay, let's get Wedge set up here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and one-shot this guy. Okay, so see, defense down on Darth Vader. Let's see what happens. 27k. All right, now we're going to go with Princess Leia here. Let's go ahead and chip away on Sidious. Okay, again, we're going to use this AoE attack here, Red Squadron Strike. Boom. Okay, let's take out Talia. Now let's go for Boba Fett. Let's go for Jedi Consular, and then we're going to go ahead and take out Jedi Consular. Boom. And then just to finish Boba Fett off here with Rex's basic focus fire. Oh! There we go. Oh, 15k. Alright, so anyway, Wedge Antilles, #1 attacker in the game at the moment. Hot commodity. Would definitely go for him if you don't have him. Now, again, I want to thank you guys for checking out the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Come on over and check us out at TeamSkunk.com. Just follow the instructions over to Discord. You can come by and chat with us. We're there every night, pretty much just talking shop. If you're looking for a guild, or if you're just interested in coming into the skunk community, you can come over there. Just go into our looking for guild section. One of our officers will reach out to you. We have over 23 guilds at the moment, and we're always looking to add more people. We're always getting openings in some of our top tier guilds as well. And as you can see, we're always going for the top of the leaderboards every month. So if you're looking for an aggressive guild and a community that's always looking to keep you in the know, TeamSkunk.com. Again, look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. May the Force be with you. Take care.